Lately, we've made some really good progress on the Jeep. It is equipped to do tons of stuff at this point, but I have been slacking a little bit in the actual like gear department. We've done a ton of mods, but I still need some like recovery gear and some little things just to help keep me safe when I'm going on some bigger adventures, which we are planning now that spring is finally here. And so, as we all naturally do, I'm looking for something like an air compressor. I don't have one. I plan to do a cool video where we maybe hide one, but for now I still need something. So I find one I like. It's relatively cheap. I go on Amazon. I'm trying to find it, obviously, in the cheapest place you can, and Amazon's usually always that place. And I come across this Astro AI 12 volt air compressor. Not only is this thing only $41, this guy says it has an auto shut off. It has a digital gauge built into it. It has stronger than the competitors' fittings. And most importantly, this thing is Amazon's #1 bestseller. So instantly, I'm just like, is this thing even worth $20, let alone $40? At one point, I knew nothing about cars. And right now, I'm getting more into doing off-roading stuff, and I'm thankful that I have a background of friends who I've done this with before that have showed me things. But for a lot of people in my position, you could easily go on there, see this compressor and be like, bro, this will work. Why would I spend more than $41? So you know we had to buy it. You guys know that I love buying stupid shit just to test it out and see if it's any good. So I click this thing, I'm scrolling through all like the little BS that's underneath it, and I realize it's like the lowest on the totem pole of Astro AI compressors. So naturally, I go to the top of the totem pole and there's this fucking drill looking thing. I have no idea what this thing is, but it's supposed to be their best one. So of course, we bought that one too. Then I hit the rabbit hole. I just started buying shit that I thought, hey, look, I want these things to go off-roading. Other people are gonna want things too, and they're gonna find the things I'm finding because they're right here in like the top of Amazon's lists. So today we got 3 different off-roading goodies from Amazon. We actually technically got 4. I'm stoked because it has been so long since I bought stupid shit just to make videos of it and see how it works. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm a little bit nervous. So I bought a total of 5 things, 2 of which are compressors, and they all came in these 2 boxes. For reference, I bought 6 lights from Vivid Lumen, just little 1 strip 6-inch LED lights. That's the box they came in. Yeah. Dude, no fucking way these are this small. Oh my god. Okay, the pricing should have spoken for itself. This is the compressor. Oh my god. Obviously this is not meant to be like a full off-road, inflate your tires when you're done compressor, but it comes up first. It's Amazon bestseller. It says it can go up to 100 PSI. And you know what? This isn't even that small. Can we agree this is average? This is like an average. It's pretty average. We also got 2 different sets of these like tire deflators, and we got apparently the shittiest traction boards of all time, but they sell them on Amazon. They're hella cheap, and I know someone out there's bought these. God, dude, this one specifically advertises bike. I'll be honest, I'm actually hoping to keep a set of these. These are actually an extremely useful item. These are tire deflators. These have potential to actually stay in my life. These I have very little hopes for. I just thought they were fucking funny. And do I think either of these are gonna do the trick? Honestly, I have no idea. Anyways, let's get into these guys first because these are what initially caught my attention. You know, this thing is literally so small. God, I honestly feel like an idiot for even buying this thing, dude. They got me. The photos make it look so much bigger. This is tiny. Oh boy, well, we're into it now. So it literally says right on the side, please allow the pump to cool for at least 10 minutes after 15 minutes of use. We're gonna blow this thing up. So that's compressor #1. He's cute as hell. Now for #2. This guy presents way better. It was the premium price point. I did pop this open real quick. I took the battery out and I plugged it in because I didn't want us to have a dead battery for this video, and I'm already got some concerns. This is how the battery plugs in. It's hella weird. There's lights on the back here, but they don't work. There's like a USB here. I don't know if you're supposed to like charge your phone off this or something. I plugged something into there, nothing happened. You press on, nothing happens. I don't know. This thing is like a fucking drill. Dude, look at this thing. What the fuck is this? I've never seen anything like this. Now the other stuff I bought is actually extremely useful. These are tire deflators. And these are like not everybody's favorite. They take a long time. I feel like it can't be that bad. This guy, dude, this guy is disqualified. A Sanon 4 pieces car off-road and ... 6 to 30 PSI. I don't know, these ones were the cheaper option. But these boys right here, these are the double as expensive Rugged Ridge tire deflators. It doesn't actually say Rugged Ridge on this anywhere. I don't know, but we bought the knockoff one and we bought the non-knockoff one, so we can kind of put them head to head, because I want to know if this one's going to be slower or more of a pain in the ass or leak versus these, because these are like 20 bucks. And finally, we got the traction mats, baby. Something that I really wish I had was actual traction boards. There's a couple times where I could have got some good use out of them. So I searched up traction boards. Me being super hyped and already having bought all this stuff, I saw the word large. I assumed they would be large. I knew they were folding, so I knew they were kind of shit, but I mean, that's gotta be half the width of my tire, maybe. They are definitely not a traction board. Like, a real traction board is huge, it's super strong, it doesn't fold on purpose. Now, it says it's good, and you'll never get stuck again. I'm allowed to avoid shoveling, towing, or calling someone for help. First up, we're airing down, boys. Spares at 20 PSI. I say we use that as a baseline. That's like a decent air down tube. Okay, so that, I think, is all you gotta do to set it. Kinda cool, I like the idea. Crank this right down, thread this guy on, and since the tire's already at 20, we're setting this basically to 20. Is that supposed to be 20, right where it leaks? I'm gonna put this little bottom pin back, and boom. That's locked in at 20. I feel like that's so easy. Test one, we're gonna run a baseline with this guy, see how fast this thing actually is. I should mention too, these are 35 by 12 and a halves on a 17-inch rim, so that's what we're working with. The real pro to one of these guys is that this actually removes, where is it? Removes the valve core like all together. So that's why the air can flow out so much faster, whereas this is just that little nub is literally gonna press. You'll probably hear it when you start screwing. Like, it's just gonna deflate it in super slow-mo by pressing this guy. And this one's actually at 33, that's a little bit low, so we'll bring this thing down to 18 just to make sure that it's like a nice equal showdown. Boom. 1 minute, 1 second. And this guy is, he's at 19, but it's close enough. And it takes like really no time to screw this on and undo the valve stem, maybe 10 seconds, so we'll say all 4 tires, 5 minutes. So this thing's an absolute unit. That's why people love these. And you can adjust to different PSIs. That's the one big pro to having one of these. So this is the time to beat. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm just gonna put these guys right head to head. I think they start leaking as soon as you start installing them. So I'm gonna give this one a 10-second head start over this one, which is the Rugged Ridge one, and we'll see. I'm gonna try and actually cover the holes with my fingers while I screw this, if I can. Nope, all right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hit start. Okay, that one's going. And this one gets to 10 seconds. Oh. What does that sound like that? All right, well, the Rugged Ridge one definitely sounds like it's trying harder. Over 5 minutes. Rugged Ridge was hot out the gate, but this is all you hear right now. This thing's barely making any sound, so I'm gonna go ahead and say it's good. 9 minutes, this one's still going. This guy, dude, this guy is disqualified. Literally just got disqualified. More than 20 minutes, and it was still going. Bro, I got so cold, I had to go inside and get a jacket. And let's see where this actually got to in the 20 minutes. Not a single one of us is waiting 20 minutes to air down our tires. He got disqualified. No one in the world is waiting that long. Dude, it took that long and it's still at 22. Oh my God, watch how fast we get it down to 20 now. Boom. 20 minutes! St. On off-road tire deflators, disqualified. These boys did it in just over 8 minutes. Is that the best? I don't know, but they're not disqualified. There's gotta be a trick to these though, because when they get close to where they wanna be, they slow down. So maybe set this to like 15, and then when I'm looking inside the Jeep, I see it getting close, I can pull it out. It would probably do it in half the time. I feel like there's some little trick like that. But something that is cool with these, for example, if you set them all to 20, throw all 4 in, 8 minutes later, all 4 will be done. And you could do something else. You could disconnect your sway bars. You could, whatever the hell else you have to do, you could do. Next up though, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, these looked a lot bigger online when I bought them. I believe it was this one, says it inflates like a 195 from 0 to 35 in 5 minutes. So you would think it could get a 35 from 20 to 35 before it blows itself up, pretty much. And I actually didn't end up buying the compressor that I originally went on there to buy. So we're gonna be comparing these to a trail recon video I found where he inflated with a Smitty built compressor, which is like an average compressor. He inflated a 35 from 15 to 35, I believe, in 2.5 minutes. Please allow 10 minutes to cool after 15 minutes. This guy says it overheats at 20 minutes. So if we can get the tires up before they overheat, dude, I'll be happy. It doesn't really come with good instructions. I guess that's our target. That would be an accurate thing, right? All right, so our target is 35. Tell you what it is. Why is the light on? You're wasting my battery. Okay, it leaks a lot. Okay, stop. Okay, this is a two-hand job. Okay. Oh, surprisingly, when you clamp it, it stops. And it's reading 19 PSI. Dude, this thing's locked and loaded, ready to go. Let's bump it up to 20, because we did just have a little fiat. Okay, that wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen in the world. I can't believe how small this thing looks. Boom. Our baseline from like a regular Smitty bolt compressor from the Trail Recon video is 2.5 minutes. We're gonna use my shop compressor here and see how fast I can't just inflate one of these boys right now. Bang on at 20. That's actually really impressive. Other compressors are doing it that fast. Even for a Smitty build to bang that out in 2.5 minutes, it just took me 1 minute and 6 seconds to use that, like this whole compressor with the air pressure regulator set at like 80 PSI. That actually makes me appreciate those little guys a lot more. I pulled this thing in because I was freezing my absolute dick off outside, but I should really have the Jeep running if that's gonna be running forever, so. The showdown begins. Can the Amazon's bestseller outperform the more expensive version, drill looking? I really don't know what this thing's called. And most importantly, can they both even inflate a tire before they self-detonate themselves? Honestly, I don't know. He's set for 35. He's set for 35. We got the timer ready. So at about this time, that Smitty built compressor would have gotten both these tires from 15 to 35. In this race, we amazingly, to my surprise, we have this boy pulling ahead at 25, 26. And this dude's over here slacking at 24 and a half. I genuinely don't know if either of these are gonna make it before they set out in flames. Why is he still going? Why is he still going? Oh, I guess he gives you a little extra for when you take him off. Bro, we did it! That one actually made it in basically 8 minutes. 7 minutes, 53 seconds. This guy's still over here at 31 and a half. Oh, this little thing's actually a powerhouse, dude. I'm amazed. This guy's overheat time, it said was 20 minutes. You could literally inflate 2 of these in 20 minutes, from 20 to 35 on a 35-inch tire. That's pretty good. Definitely outperformed my expectations, that's for sure. You know what actually had me slightly worried is while I was watching this air up, there's this support email on the handle. There's a support email. Okay, he took a little bit extra, but all right, let's stop this. Oh no, it added my lap time. This guy was hella close to overheating. Well, I think we knew right away. As soon as I opened that box that this thing was not off-road capable, worthy at all. Problem with these guys is that we didn't realize when we bought them, they have an overheating warning. So this one, you have to give it 10 minutes in between each 15, which means we would need another 10 minutes, then another wheel, then 10 minutes, and another wheel. And this one said like balloons and bike tire. And this one just outperformed the crap out of this one. So interesting, very interesting. Auto shut-off feature. Absolutely swag. I don't know why the more expensive units don't have that, because if these two little dinkers can have it, anybody should be able to have it. And for the final test, the traction mats that never get stuck again in snow, sand, ice, whatever. Brake resistant, up to minus 30 degrees. And they're in large size, which I didn't read the sizings, 5.5 inches by 23 inches, that's barely anything. For the final test, you know I had to get stuck. I wouldn't actually say I'm stuck. I'm in 2-wheel drive and I kind of dug myself into that hole. But dude, I think this is one of the best tests you can do, because now I'm at the ice. So this, it's spring, it's the end of March. This is all just like, underneath this, it's all ice. Anywhere that the snow's melted, straight ice. And then over here, actually, I went through the ice and into the muck. But for the video's sake, in two-wheel drive, this thing is stuck. What the f, dude? Look how little this is. This is called large. So a real traction board is way bigger than this. It's way thicker than this, and it has really aggressive traction on it. Like, it won't slip. This, like, the chances of it moving on the ice are pretty high. The real traction board will grip the ground as well as it will grip your wheel. You can use it to get over things, like a little stump. You can do a million things with a real traction board. This, it's about that big compared to my tire, and traction area, the size of it is almost the entire underside of my wheel. Look at that. I'm gonna roll a couple inches forwards on this, that's it. And you're never gonna use this as a shovel. That's a really big pro of a real traction board, is you can come out here and kind of like dig this out of your way and then come up over it. So this is ice, and I went through the ice back there. That's why I'm stuck back there. We do one of these. Dude, what the f? In the chute she goes. This is meant for like a Honda Civic that gets stuck on the flat ass ground. But these, just like everything we've tried today, are 1/8 of the price of the real ones, so here goes nothing. I definitely got stuck in front of them now, but no way. What? They actually worked a little bit. All right, let's real ass rescue mission this stuff. See? Now that's just weird. Then let's load them up. They're so small, where'd they go? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this is so cold and gross. What the heck? All right, well, we lost both boards. How does that even happen? What do you call it when you lose the boards? Is that disqualified? The f? At this point, I guess it's just on us to get out of here. All right, they gotta be here somewhere, dude. There's no way they're just gone. I don't know why I didn't wear boots, the big idiot out here. They were right here. And then I did, okay, a tiny little burnout on all this ice. Like, this is ice. Did they shoot somewhere and I'm just dumb and like I'm not seeing them? Oh, there's this one right here. Whew, found him. Okay, so this guy just got shot back, and obviously the Jeep being over top of it made it awkward to see. So there's one floppy noodle. Now number two, it's gotta be somewhere here too, dude. My shoes are already f***ed up. Oh my god, this one got shot back and absolutely buried right here. Yeah, I'm gonna call that disqualified. Look, I don't know the normal grading scale for traction boards or traction mats or whatever these things are called. You can see too, interesting. You know when plastics like bends, it gets white? You see this right here? These are V's from the other side. So the pressure on this pushed it on that side. I guess first category, being able to find them after you use them, failed. Long enough to get traction for more than 0.1 seconds, failed. Passes the floppiness test though. This is definitely the floppiness test winner, so don't f***ing buy these. There's no reason you should need these. All in all, I would say this one exactly like I thought. It's been so long since I bought shitty things just to see if they were as shitty as they were supposed to be. The Rugged Ridge valve stem things, I think I might keep them. In 8 minutes, like I said, if I have like a group of friends that I'm with, or I wanna disconnect my sway bars or whatever, if it's gonna take me 4 or 5 minutes to do the other thing and then 3-4 minutes to do some other stuff, I could just throw all those on, do the other stuff, it'll take the same amount of time. Those passed, but those weren't on the shittiest test. Those were to compare to the other ones, which took over 20 minutes to deflate. Those failed, they were disqualified. These were disqualified. And the compressor, the fact that it can't do all 4 tires without overheating, disqualified, although I'm really impressed with that drill one. So if you guys like this video, make sure you like it and leave some comments down below of other things you would want to see me try or buy or whatever. I could have chose so many things when I typed off-road into Amazon to buy, and I didn't. So if you guys want to see some other stuff, let me know, because I think it could be funny to do it again. Also, if you guys are not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. We're in the midst of building this Jeep, and all the whiny babies might have me bringing back some cool cars this summer. So that's all I got for you guys. I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out and stay committed.